The story on today's show could be the most bizarre story we've done in our 15-year history. This is really crazy. My guest began wearing women's clothing at age 12 and became a transsexual at age 35. But that's not the unusual part of this story. No, this transsexual also decided at the age of 14 that she didn't want her legs. So 1 year ago, she took a saw. Why don't you hand me that? Here, hold this. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. From now on, who doesn't think I'm funny? All right. So 1 year ago, she took a saw just like this. And she cut off, this is true, stop it. She cut off her own legs. Let's meet her. Here's Sandra. Yeah! All right. Sandra, Sandra, what? Okay. What's going on? This is strange, isn't it?
Yes, it is strange.
Okay. So how old are you now?
I'm 48.
Now you're 48. When you were 35, you decided to become a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's fine. At what age did you think you didn't want your legs?
At 14.
At 14. When did you actually cut them off?
I cut this one off in 2000.
I thought that one went first, yeah. Okay. Why did you cut your leg off?
I didn't want them. My brain just kept saying get rid of them, so I had to get rid of them.
When you became a woman, did your brain say get rid of something else?
Yeah, but I couldn't cut that off.
What kind of things have you done to get your legs?
I've injected my knee with my feces, 120 cc's under my kneecap, just liquefy it and pump it in. I've cut myself with razor blades. I've drove nails in the bone. My brain would just say get a 16-penny nail and a hammer and drive it in the bone, and I just drive it in the bone. I built the guillotine and dropped it on my leg. That didn't work. So, you know, I was like, go back to the drawing board. I got to figure out something else. I cut the circulation off up here above the knee with radiator hose clamps that you put on the automobile.
Yeah.
And then down here, I used like a pantyhose with like a noose on it and make it real tight. And then I just got my saw and got everything in the kitchen, got everything ready that I needed. And got up on the counter and I waited till the leg went numb and turned purple. And I got the saw and I put it on my leg and I powered it up. And then I shut it off and laid it on the counter. And I looked at the saw and looked at my leg and said, well, it's now or never. You know, and I grabbed the saw and put it on my leg and powered it up.
Were you screaming? Were you drinking?
No.
A little bit.
Never did pass out. Never did pass out afterwards.
You didn't pass out?
It was calm and cool. My friends got there. They was all hysterical. Oh, you gonna die? You gonna die? I'm like, shut up and go call the ambulance, would you?
Why did you decide after you did one?
Because I hadn't wanted both of them, neither one of them since I was 14. So, you know, I couldn't tell somebody I didn't want both of them. I just said I didn't want one. I figured they'd really think I was nuts. I didn't want both of them.
Oh, no, now they think you're... Oh, no. If you... No, there's no way they think you're nuts to cut off one leg. Now, one's a little longer than the other.
I wanted them the same length, but they didn't. The doctors don't listen, so, you know.
Now, are you finished, or are we going to lose other limbs?
No, I'm finished.
What if your brain one morning says, you know what, I'm so tired of this arm?
I'm an artist. I need my arms.
Oh, you're an artist. Well, you're not a track star.
No.
See, the part that's hard for me to believe is that there was no moment of regret. I'm not saying you didn't finally conclude to do it, but it's just, that's the part that...
No regret.
Never a regret.
And I had tried to get the left leg infected several times. I figured maybe if I get it gangrene, the doctors would take it off. Every time I get it infected, they just clean it out. You know, I'm like, I'm getting tired of this. I mean, I'm getting it all infected and everything, and they're just gonna clean it out. You know, and I'm like, this ain't working. And I tied the left leg up on me, and I'd look in the mirror, you know, and I'd see it was gone under my skirt, and it made me feel like a whole person, you know.
Come see the official internet home of the Jerry Springer Show, jerryspringertv.com. You can see Todd's favorite clips from the show, catch behind-the-scenes footage, and hear some of Reverend Schnorr's best sermons. And don't forget to visit the Jerry Springer Show store to purchase your Springer merchandise. It's all at jerryspringertv.com, where the craziness never ends.